Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now in today's video I'm going to take a quick look at some footwear. I have a couple of videos that I put out in the past looking at two pairs of boots specifically. First is my tried and true Asolo, as I would say it, or Asolo, or Asolo, or however you say it. These are my Powermatics that I have been wearing now for a few seasons. Now these are tried and true to me. Good, heavy, durable leather boots with Vibram soles. Excellent capability to keep my feet perfectly dry. I'm talking no sweat, no moisture, no water will get in. Even in heavy duty rainy conditions, walking through streams, walking through rivers, it doesn't matter. My feet will stay dry and I trust these boots. However, I am trying to get a little bit lighter and lighter in my backpacking quest. So here I have the Under Armour Newell Ridge Mid. These boots to me are definitely an experiment. I have to say I've been wearing these now for probably 6 months, but I just simply wear them to the gym. They are Gore-Tex. They're a lightweight material made primarily out of foam. So foam and Gore-Tex mix, which could be great. These do appear to have excellent overall Michelin traction, and I'm wondering if these would be suitable for the backpacking application. But I don't really know, and the only way to figure it out is to actually wear these on the trail. So stay with me as I take these out on a backpacking trip. Well, so far, I have to say, these boots have been quite good. It's really nice losing some of the weight on my feet compared to those really heavy leather boots. And even though these don't have quite the same ankle support, I also find the lightweight is nice. Like, there's a little less sort of stress on my heels. And when I usually get a little bit of a hot spot, there's really none to this point. I feel like they're durable enough. I really like how much they breathe. And then with the wool socks, these so far have been nothing but excellent. So far so good. So now that I'm back from my trip, what do I think about these Under Armour boots? Well, as I mentioned, you already know that I liked them. I mean, I've been wearing these things to the gym for a while. I was just curious about how I'd feel about these going out into the mountains. And you know what? I think I've spoiled myself. I don't know if I can go back to big, heavy leather boots anymore. These were great. I love the way these felt on my feet. I love how light they were, how cool and dry my feet were the entire trip. Zero issues. Zero. I stepped in a good amount of mud, a good amount of really like wet sort of stream areas and things like that, and I had no problem at all. I thought with the mesh on top here I would really end up with some wet feet, but at the same time I knew these were Gore-Tex. I knew they should overall perform, and guess what? They did. Now there's a few things that I wonder about these in terms of overall long-term use. I don't know if these would be completely durable for multiple seasons. And the reason why I say that, you know, I usually wear the same pair of boots for maybe 3, maybe a little more seasons. And then my solo boots that I've been wearing are on their 3rd season now, and I took a little bit of use off them by wearing these on this trip. But those really are still plenty good. They have plenty of life left on them. I think they will last me probably 1 additional season until I really wear out the soles. But these I'm not so sure. Now there's a couple of signs that have me a little bit nervous of really their overall durability. You know, I guess generally we'll just have to see. But the first thing is the reinforced toe. It's not opening up, but it does have just a little bit of a gap. And then also in some of the sole areas, really where I'd kind of stress into the rocks and twist and kind of grind going uphill, I find as though on a couple of these spots, and really this one in particular, there's just a little bit of that sole kind of opening up. So I just wonder about if that would get worse over time. And then also the mesh material. I mean, luckily I didn't really grind into anything terribly hard, but I also wonder over time if that would potentially get damaged or, you know, or rip. And then a lot of like the grime and mud is really driven down into the mesh there. So, you know, is that going to make it further into the boot? Is it going to really kind of get in towards my foot more? Will that make it through the Gore-Tex? I guess I don't really know. But in general, just the overall breathability was great. The weight was great. I didn't have any ankle support issues. The grip was wonderful. I didn't have any real grip issues. And for miles and miles of hiking, I mean, these have about 18 miles of like thorough, rugged hiking on them now. Overall, I can say they performed extremely well. Now, looking at the soles, I do see some areas where they're kind of worn down now. I see some areas where they haven't really been too touched. You can see like the heavy strike points. Now, I don't see any missing nubs or anything busted off or anything like it. These are Michelin rubber, so they should be pretty darn good. And these are kind of like mountain bike tread on the soles. So overall, I do expect that the tread life should be pretty good. And again, like I mentioned, I mean, they performed extremely well. They actually never caked up either. I didn't end up with any like caked up mud or dirt or clumping or anything like that. So in that perspective, they were great. So I guess overall, my general comment is that these are wonderful on your feet. They feel great. I really, really like them. I like the design, the style, the way they fit, everything about them. I'm just a little bit concerned with overall long-term durability. So all right, guys, there you have it. A look at the Newell Ridge from Under Armour. These are the mid-height boots. There is also a low-top version. Personally, I like the mid. I think they fit great. They feel wonderful. I very much enjoyed them. They performed extremely well, kept my feet dry, and gave me a little bit of a lightweight treat. So all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.